Salute to you all. The brave never fall. Evolving is part of the human existence and something I've been really interested in even when I was a child. I used to always think about change in general. When you think about the word evolve, I'm always talking about breaking things down into their smallest components. One of the things about evolution is it's change. When you think about evolving, people think, well, that's something that's out of your control. You can't really evolve whenever you want to. That is simply not true. Evolving and adapting is one of the most easiest things you can do in any point in your day. You can make a change at any point in your day, for better or for worse, anytime you want to. That's evolving. You're moving towards something else. You're growing. Just because something is growing doesn't always mean that it's a good thing or it's going to turn into something good. I think that's another thing people get a little misconstrued, is that when I talk about evolving and adapting as a person, they automatically think it's good. You should always evolve and adapt. I think some people, you're going to evolve and adapt anyway as a person. You're evolving and adapting anyway. Each day you get older, you're evolving as a person, regardless. The things you can control are the things you do as far as decision making, mindset, how your health is, conscious levels of what's going on around you, being aware and woke about who you are and what your purpose is. Even on this most basic level of your purpose is to find your purpose. Evolving and adapting and becoming a person that is constantly improving is a mindset. You are every day with that type of a mindset. When you've committed to changing the current version of yourself into something better, that is a constant flow of evolution every single day. A conscious level of evolution every single day. The whole point of the evolution is for you to become the best version of yourself, fulfilling the most simplest forms of your purpose, which is, what is your purpose and am I fulfilling it? Anybody can sit back and smile and say, I've done it all. No, you haven't. Because the people who say they have done it all, they are putting up an invisible wall that they could easily walk through at any time that they want. But they have sensed a finish line. They can see the finish line and they sat down right on the finish line. Not thinking, what's beyond that? What else is out there? Yes, I could stop now. Maybe I should stop now. But there are other things I still can do even if I sit. Are you going to sit down and be mindless at the end of a journey, at the end of an accomplishment, a big goal that you've obtained? Or are you going to go forward? If you've accomplished a big goal, what is the first thing a lot of people want to do? They want to rest. Reflect, take in everything about that journey that got them to that point. And I think the next stage should be soon after. I mean, it's okay to rest and take a vacation. Everybody does it. It's very, very useful. I mean, I always talk about rest, recovery. All of that stuff is very, very important. You know, relaxing the body, get into a mental flow is very important. You know, reflection is very important. You want to reflect and rest and recover and get all these things that rejuvenates the body and gives you the will to stand back up and be ready to take on the next challenge. And in a lot of cases, that next challenge is going to be bigger because you're evolved. You're ready for a bigger challenge. What's the point of evolving if you're going to take little weak challenges that are going to basically serve no purpose in your life? The whole point of a challenge is that it's supposed to be challenging. That's why it's so rewarding when you accomplish it. But you have to get into the mindset. You have to get into the mindset. The mindset of evolving yourself has to be something that pushes you through each one of your days. When you're getting through your whatever it is you're going through, you should be conscious of the fact that no matter what you're going through, you are getting stronger in every facet of your life if you are conscious enough to take in every single lesson you're learning from whatever it is you're going through and not discard stuff and waste stuff by being afraid to look at the truth of the situation. or getting arrogant about the situation and feel like you don't have to look at some of this stuff because you have it all figured out. I think every time I go into a situation where there's something challenging, I'm going through every aspect of that challenge. What was the positive aspects about that challenge? What were the negative aspects about that challenge? Who helped me? How long did it take? How much did I exert myself? Could I have done better? Did I overexert myself? What tools did I use? How smart was I about it? What have I learned from it? And if it happens again, what could I do to improve my performance through this? These are things I ask myself multiple times a day about almost anything that I'm doing. It doesn't just always apply to big heart goals like losing weight, getting a new job, getting a new house, whatever it is people have as goals, making more money, whatever it is. Those are big goals that people can have, sure. But don't forget about all the little small things that happen that make up those big goals. Don't forget about, okay, maybe if I want to really reach my ultimate goal, maybe I should take better care of my body. If I want to reach my ultimate goal, maybe I should learn more and read more and take in more knowledge. If I really want to reach my goal, maybe I should reach out to somebody who can help me, mentor me, fill in the gaps that I'm not even aware of there. Maybe I should get rid of toxic people in my life if I really want to reach my goal. These are small things that add up to that mindset. That mindset is all of that stuff. Is you not taking for granted all of those things and not excluding any of those things. It's all encompassing. Evolving your mindset to do something like overcome a large challenge, those things are in there. They make up the aspects of the challenge. You have to deal with all the small stuff too. You can't just look at the big goal and say, that's the only part of this I need to be focused on. It's there, but you'll never get there without dealing with all the small stuff every day that are going to be in your way a lot more than that big goal is. That big goal means nothing if you get there and realize by the time you get there, you're a shell of yourself. You don't even recognize the goal when you reach it because you've lost so much of yourself to get there. You've compromised so much of yourself to get there. You don't want that. You don't want to be compromising stuff. You want to be gaining and attracting new forms of value in your life in any which way you can get it. Everything becomes an asset at that point when you're trying to reach a goal. If it's anything positive you can have in your life, you keep that shit. The negative stuff, get rid of it. Don't focus always on, I just want to be happy. I want everything to be great. Nobody has to teach you how to be happy. Everybody knows how to do that shit. Focus on some of the negative stuff about your life that is making you less than capable of getting to your goal. And not only getting to your goal, but actually doing something with it after you've achieved it. What is the point of getting to a goal if you're not going to do anything with it when you get there? You have people that say, I want to go back to school and get my degree. What for? I just want to get it. What the hell is the point then? What is the point? Use the damn thing. Don't go through something just to say you did it. Go through something that's going to gain you some knowledge where you can actually do something with it. Teach someone else what you've learned. Pass it on. Don't hold on to it selfishly and believe that everybody else out there is doing the same thing you are. Use your knowledge in a positive way. Become a hero to someone. It's so important that we have people out there who have the mindset that they are continuing to evolve. Because if everybody was just stuck in stasis and didn't want to evolve and didn't want to put together the foundation to actually be somebody someone could actually call a mentor, where will we be in this world right now? If everybody was just okay with being average or being comfortable. You need some people out there who are willing to pick up the slack of not being mediocre and start running with that shit. Going as fast as they possibly can to the next goal, and they're going to overcome goal after goal after goal. They don't even want the same type of goal. They want bigger, better, more challenging goals because they know every time they do that, it's like a sculpture. You are just chipping away until you get to the best version of that sculpture you can possibly get. There's no such thing as perfect, but we can get damn close. One of the things I'm very confident about in life when I see people, one of the great things I love about talking to people who don't have all the motivation in the world and sometimes don't have all the confidence in the world, or these people have given up on certain aspects of their life. one of the things I love talking to them about is what their definition of a challenge actually is, because everybody has a different definition. Everybody has a different outlook on what is a true challenge and what is beneficial in their life as a form of a challenge, meaning a challenge that they're really going to get a lot of value out of, that's going to change their life in some fundamental way and eventually in some profound way, where these people are going to have some life-changing event that they created and chose to do on themselves outside of anything everyone told them to do. They did it on their own, and the accomplishment of that changes their life forever. And I love talking to them at the beginning of that journey and at the end, because it is something that within every human being is one of the most beautiful qualities about all of us, is that we have the capability of evolving ourselves in our own unique ways. We just lack the mindset to actually even get there, because society would tell you always we should be like everyone else. We should conform to the system, conform to what everything is going on around us and what other people are doing. Do it like that. You know, these groups of hundreds of thousands of millions of people are doing it right, and you over here, your little unique way of doing it, come on, that's not gonna work. I call bullshit on that. What makes us all individuals is the fact that we are unique. And if we are all unique, we all have unique challenges. And each unique challenge is tailor-made for us alone. When we have to overcome them with whatever mindset we have, with all the experiences that we've acquired, or all the things that we've done in our lives, right or wrong, to get us to whatever point we are in our lives, to start taking on this challenge consciously, not by being forced to do it by someone else or being manipulated to do it by someone else, but a conscious choice on our individual level, where we said, enough's enough. I want to change something significant in my life, and I want to start a profound journey that's going to get me to a place where I can be proud of, a place where I know the ultimate version of myself exists. I just have to get there. You look down and you suddenly find yourself at a crossroads. And this is one of those moments I was always talking about in the other podcasts, is that these are those crossroad moments where you have to make a decision. And nothing hurts more than making a decision, starting the process of it, and then failing and turning back and saying, I'm not strong enough. I'm not good enough. Mentally, I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready to evolve. I wasn't ready to accept the challenge. I wasn't ready to take on these high people of value because there was too much pressure and too much accountability. I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready. Here is a big news flash for you. You're never going to be ready. You're never going to be ready. There's no such thing. You just do it. You just do it. You stop waiting to be ready and you just do it. The evolution starts at that point and not any other point. You can think about it. You can talk about it. You can write it down. You can dream about it. You can wish about it. You can want. It's not going to happen if you don't start. And not only start, commit. Commit means there is no finish line. There is no end. You have to keep going and stop worrying about when it's going to end. Stop worrying about when the pain's going to end. When the pressure's going to end. When the exhaustion is going to end. You have to stop worrying about all that stuff. Stop worrying about being comfortable. Evolving your mindset is a concept that pushes you beyond all that. There is no such thing as exhaustion if you want something bad enough. It's just a byproduct of the journey. There is no failure, no wrong turns or mistakes when you know you're not going to give up on something, because you can always double back and make the right decisions if you need to. But you have to be woke and aware that this is a journey that is going to benefit you in the long run. That you will be changing a profound effect. You cannot sit back and wait on something like that. That is something that demands your attention, your 100% full attention and focus on this thing. Whatever it is to you that's that important to you, that has that type of weight and magnitude, no matter what it is in your life, you cannot wait. There is no waiting. I can't say that enough to people. Stop waiting. Just do it. It doesn't matter how it turns out. The more you do it, the more routine you get it, the more disciplined you are. Your mind will start evolving into that mindset. You won't even have to worry about it anymore. Your mind will just take over and cruise control you straight through these challenges. You'll be looking forward to them because you just feel so great after these challenges, no matter how big or how small. Whenever you complete something that is a huge challenge and you know you made that decision and you went through it anyway, there's no greater feeling than that. To know that you did something positive for yourself, regardless of what everyone else will tell you to do. You did it for yourself. And not only did you do it, you committed to it and made it part of your self-discipline. That is a path to self-love and self-respect. That is true self-discipline. And if you have done this already, I'm proud of you, and I'm proud of what you're going to do in the future. And I look forward to what you're going to do in the future. And I'm excited for you. Anybody who has this mindset, I'm excited for them. And I love it in myself. And I hope you continue it within yourself. And if no one has told you this today, I love you. You deserve to hear that. Salute to you all. The brave never fall.